Good evening. Good evening. I'm on the main menu. God of War. There's no music, unfortunately, which is weird, but you know, I guess I want to be atmospheric. I'm assuming when I hit new game, it's just gonna immediately just shoot into the game itself. I've been meaning to get this for a while. I mean, it came out on PC like 2 years ago. Every time I'm like, do I get God of War? And then it just happened to be on sale today. And so it was only like $26. I was like, you know what? Let's play God of War. I'd rather do that than Scarlet Nexus at the moment. And I'm like torn on starting a new big RPG. I'm like not in the mood. I think I'm in more in the mood of like an action game. So here we are. For those who want the game as difficult as possible. I do enjoy it as like the challenge mode. I always enjoy hard mode the most. Whenever I play games. The hardest, I'm like, it eventually wears me down. Because I get to a point where I just want to progress. So let's go for a challenge. Turn the game sound down slightly. I'm hoping it's not too quiet, but I won't know for sure until action occurs. I pressed RT. I can never, like, as someone who did not grow up playing Xbox. When I see RB and RT, I never remember which one's which. Well, let's start off emotional real quick. He's clearly venting some kind of frustration.
Found some.
Oh, I'm not used to this. I've seen like clips from Ragnarok where Atreus is a little bit older, so I was just like, he's so tiny. He's so young. I hope it looks good on stream. I have it set to like maximum everything. Fact. I disabled the NVIDIA frame rate thing. I can't check and see if my frame rate's good. If I have issues, I'll tie it to 60 because it's currently like way higher than that. I can feel the heat coming off my PC already. Glad it's not current. We're not currently in a heat wave. I would not be able to withstand it. Hey, Despair, how you doing? Starting a new game. I assume we just go forward.
Father?
What?
Did something change? The forest feels different.
Everything is different, boy.
Tried to learn Dragoon rotation, cried. Oh no!
Yes, sir.
It's so hard. I mean, if you want some pointers, just let me know, like, what's giving you troubles. I also don't know if you're max level or not, so I don't... The burst window for Dragoon is definitely overwhelming. It even took me a while when I got to level 100. I was like, holy crap. There's a lot of stuff going on. I've played that class for like 8 years. 97. Trying to remember what happens at 98. I think you just get another follow-up to something. But that, I don't know. Level 100 is the follow-up to Stardiver for sure.
That was the last.
This game makes your daddy issues surface. I think it does for a lot of people. Anyone who has daddy issues, this game is
There do I see
triggering
my
the shit out of them.
Oh, there do I see my father. Oh, there do they call to me.
I might turn the game back up. I only turned it down to 90%, but it might be fine at 100.
Oh, there do they call to me. 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 She's ready.
Find your way home. You are free.
This is a heavy opening.
I'm sorry.
Squeeze. This knife. It was hers. Now it is yours. She taught you to hunt.
What she knew.
Show me.
Now?
Now.
Well, this characterization starts very early. Yeah, they've done very well already, just establishing character, and this is more emotion than this is already more emotion than the entire original trilogy. Aside from rage.
What are we hunting?
You are hunting deer.
Which way?
In the direction of deer.
Okay, this way.
I have heard people complain about their parents in this exact moment. I specifically remember this one. She's a streamer, but she was complaining about her parents, and she's East Indian, and she was making dinner, and she was complaining because her dad was like, she was like, "Am I making this right? Like it's a thing that their family eats a lot." She's like, "Am I making it right? The color doesn't look right." And her dad is just like, "You know what color it is." And she's like, yeah, but like I could use some guidance. He's like, "You know what it tastes like. You've had it many times." And she's just like, I think a lot of parents do that. Honestly, I would probably do the same thing if I was a dad. Where it's like, where do we go? In the direction of deer. Like, it's frustrating as a child, but I do think it is the best way to do it, personally. You just stop. Well, it's like, it's frustrating because like you feel like you need guidance.
I need to know you can survive the journey.
Then we leave for the mountain?
Depends on you. Hunt.
Like it's frustrating because you feel like you need guidance and they're not giving it. But it's also them showing confidence that you can do the thing. And like if they're being condescending, it's like that's a different thing. But if they're just like avoiding giving you guidance because they're like, well, you know how to do this. Just be confident in yourself. You'll be fine. I think it teaches independence to people.
What did you find?
Tracks. Not deer, though. I'll keep looking.
I still remember the best piece of parenting I ever heard, and it's from a random YouTube short, and it's from this super, super old guy, like probably like 80s, like mid to late 80s. Saying, "I'm sure you have the skills to do this, I'm not going to help." I mean, that's effectively what they are saying. But it can't be frustrating. It was a dude, it was him talking about him, it was like a grandpa, and he was like teaching something to his grandson. It's like his grandson, he's like, "I don't understand parents today. They do too much." He's like, "Here, I'll give you an example. My grandson comes up to me, and he goes, and he's crying. I go, 'Oh, why are you crying?' And he says, I broke my toy truck," or whatever it was. And he goes, "Oh, so you did." And then he throws the truck into the garbage. And the kid starts crying more. He goes, "Oh, well, why are you crying? It was broken." He's like, but maybe it could be fixed. And so the grandpa like takes the toy back out of the garbage and hands it to him. It's like, well, okay. What would you do if you're gonna try and fix it? And it was like the wheel had popped off of it. He's like, "I don't know." He's like, "Well, go give it a try." And then the kid goes and gives it a try, and he succeeds.
More tracks?
Yeah.
And then the grandpa's like, "That's amazing. How did you do that?"
Could be a wild boar.
And the kid's like, "Oh, I just saw, like, you see the stick here and then the wheel, and I just, like, popped it in." And then the kid was so happy. He's like, and the grandpa was like, "This is how you teach a child to, like, help themselves." And I was like, that's actually pretty good. I mean, he told the story better than I did, to be fair. I'm not telling the story very well. But I was like, that's actually pretty good. Because he's like, well, most parents will just take the toy and fix it for the kid. But it's like, in this way, the kid teaches it, like, the kid knows how to fix it himself now.
This way.
And he did it in, like, such a, like, encouraging way at the same time. He's like, well, here, it's like, you can fix this. Here, go, give it a go. And then he, like, congratulates him when he does. And it was just like, yeah. I've been grabbing loot and not paying attention, like, at all.
Slow down, boy.
Sorry.
You are hunting deer, not chasing it.
Yes, Father.
What am I even grabbing? Okay, there's menus. Let's actually, like, look around this. Okay, there's runic attacks. Ooh. Shield. There's armors. Is this like a you get extra shit because it's PC release, therefore you got like DLC stuff? I mean, that's not a lot more stats, but it's more stats. I'll just do it. It's not a lot. So I'm assuming I'm not supposed to have this kind of stuff yet. But it is pretty minimal, so I'll actually use it for once. Okay. Can I not switch to the boy? Can't switch to the boy. Pressing left and right, it won't let me. Okay, there's skills, and then there's a map. I found one of 34 artifacts. Goals. Codex. Resources. This bothers me that I can't get to... Atreus is grayed out. So I can't get rid of the fucking exclamation point. That's kind of infuriating. Like they just punch us through the lid. Very appropriate for Kratos.
He broke our bridge. How are we gonna get across?
Step aside.
Especially since he once ripped the head off of God and used his head as a lantern. So, it's just like... Makes sense.
Wow.
Go.
Isn't there a way to, like, recall or something? I'll press Y.
Here. There it is.
Hold. What are you doing? Now its guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry.
We're not the bestest dad yet.
Be
Not yet.
better.
Be better. Oh, that reminds me of that fucking thing on Twitter. For like a few months, everyone was like, do better.
Find it.
We're not the bestest dad yet. We'll get there. Oh, okay. Game really didn't want me to randomly explore.
My bow!
No! You are not ready! Stay back!
I'm just juggling the shit out of it. They haven't taught me how to dodge or anything yet, or defend. Okay. Can I, like, charge him? No? Oh! Kind of funny that I can just juggle them infinitely. actually triggered. I mean, they clearly have done a good job of depicting a terrible father at this point. Is there no, like, sprinting? I knew there'd be something over here. While the game forced me to turn around.
They've never come this close to our woods before.
Keep moving.
There doesn't seem to be a sprint button. Okay, let's explore these side bits first. We probably come back this way at some point. Or maybe not.
Should we be in here?
I didn't solve the 3 seals. Does solve mean destroy it? It means destroy it. That's the chest opening I remember from the old games. Got an apple. Find the 9 total in the whole game? Alright. How is the volume level and visuals? Are we getting any, like, lag or other stuff?
Here's this way. I can see more tracks.
Yeah, but there's a chest here.
Or we can
All
follow
good?
you.
Okay. Ooh, there's something up there. Ooh, what the fuck is this? Okay, yeah, just let me know if there end up being issues. Oh! What was that about kill labor or something or other? Is that in my codex? Lore, bestiary. Goals. Labors. Oh. Okay.
What?
The wolves. They weren't mean. They were starving.
Yes, I imagine they were.
They ain't starving no more.
He can no longer use it. We can.
Found this little toy near the house. Used to have one like it. I think it may be part of a set. If you can find more, they may be worth something. Interesting. Is that the house that we started at? Completion 1%. That's what I want to see. Man, that is... climbing is hard to do. Remember having to climb a rope in high school
I know
once?
what we're still doing here.
Fucking hard to do. Ooh. There must be a sprint button.
Mind the edge, boy.
This is kind of faster. It looks kind of dumb. I'm just gonna look. Is there like a controls? Aim, block, parry, move. Oh, there is a sprint. I swear I pressed that. Is it arbitrarily not unlocked because I'm at the beginning of the game?
Up there!
I think it is.
You went in the old temple. But Mom told me never to go in there.
We do what we please, boy. No excuses.
Can I have my bow back now?
Can you hit it from here?
We should get closer. I went hunting with Mother a bunch of times. She never wanted to take me. Why now?
It was her wish. And it was time.
Okay.
Save that health for later. Teach me about health bars. I was pressing the wrong button. I'm too used to games that use like where or X or whatever to attack, and not the triggers. Wait, where'd they go? Well, that's the guy that disappeared. Why did he disappear in the first place?
Something's gotta open that gate.
Yes. It would be this. Yeah, I didn't think so. I would assume this device was used to open this gate.
Up there. See it? It's opening. What now?
Hard to say. He didn't kick him off a cliff. I mean, he did kill his first family accidentally. We all make mistakes. But anyways, I'm gonna take a quick break. There's food for me to eat. I'm gonna go eat it. I'm gonna put on. This game doesn't really have music, so I'm gonna put on something. Something random. It's also super loud. Yeah, I'll be back soon.